Hi, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to Saturday Night Live with Lady D. I am your host, Lady D. How is everyone doing this evening? Everyone doing well? I hope so. You're all in the chat. Good to see everybody. It's been a while since I've been on a Saturday night. It's my first Saturday Night Live in a few weeks, so cheers, everybody. This is water, not vodka. Just to make that clear, Lady D can't drink. She's allergic. Can people not hear me? The video is dark. The video is dark. You can't see me. All right. You can't see me. All right, hold on. Can you guys see me now? Everything's all good now? Was there some kind of something funky at the beginning? Wow, that's weird. Wow. Well, okay. I'm just looking at the chat now, so let's rewind. Good evening and welcome to Saturday Night Live with Lady D. I am your host, Lady D. Listen, I'm not blurry on my end. If it's blurry, then you have to adjust your screen. Yeah, oh well. That's so weird. I don't know what's going on. Very strange. Well, I just adjusted my screen. Okay. I just adjusted my screen. So, doing the best that I can, folks. All right. Can you hear me? You can hear me? Oh, my goodness gracious. Folks, I'm sorry. I'm doing the best that I can. Okay. If the audio's not working that great, if the video's not working that great, we're just going to have to deal with it. Okay. I don't have a production assistant. Okay. So I'm doing the best that I can. There's nothing I can do unless you want me to crawl into the software and change it. There's nothing I can do. Okay. You're just going to have to bear with me. It's either you bear with me with this way or I just end the stream. I can end the stream very easily. Okay? Nothing I can do. So I can go out and come back in. I can go out and come back in. It's up to you. Refresh the page and see if that works. Is it better? Is it better? Is it better? Am I syncing up? Am I better now or no? All right. Am I better? Because if not, I'll just go in and come back. I don't want people to, I don't want to be like out of sync and stuff like that. So if you want, I can go out and come back in. You just let me know. I just want to make sure I'm all synced up. I don't want to, don't want people complaining. I want to make sure you're all good. You all good? There's a delay in my words. Yeah. There's a delay in my words. Okay. All right. Well, we're just going to have to roll with it. All right. I'm going to have to go out and come back in, folks, because people are complaining. Okay. Bye. If I don't come back, I don't come back. What can I tell you? Bye. All right, we'll try it this way. Is that better? Is that better, folks? How's that? Is everything working? Is that better? Okay. I'm already irritated right now. So irritated right now. Oh, Manon, you try doing this all by yourself. I need a production crew. All right, that's better. All right, well, here we go. This is what we're doing. It's better. So, and we're adjusting things. Let me adjust the lighting. Beautiful. Okay, so that's much better. Okay, beautiful. Okay, welcome back. I had to change the browser. See, what's happening is that I used Google Chrome because I wanted to share my screen and do videos with you because this is what was happening. I never can share, the sound never works when I share my videos with you. So I did a little research and I was doing some, what do you call it? Troubleshooting. And they said change the and use Google Chrome. So that's what happened. I use Google Chrome. And when I use Google Chrome, the audio and the video don't sync up. So what can you do? I don't know what it is. It is what it is. You can just do what you can do. So, welcome. Here we go. Round three, take three. Welcome back to Soul Therapy with Lady D. I am Lady D. Welcome to the show. We are doing the weekend update. I know I said I wasn't going to do political and current events and the latest news, but Jason texted me, and Jason has the flu. He's not feeling well, so we're not going to be going on with Jason. Jason doesn't feel well. He's under the weather, so we're not going to have a show tomorrow on Jason's channel. And considering that, I decided to do a weekend update. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of spiritual and a little bit of the current news headlines and that sort of thing. Go through my X account like I usually do on a Saturday night and do, current events and that sort of thing. So, that being said, let's get to the show. And I'm so glad I am finally syncing and everything's working properly. I apologize for the snafu earlier. I just don't know. Just don't know. I think I need a better computer. But anyway, it is what it is. So it is March 22nd, 2025. Believe it or not. It was close to 60 degrees south of Boston here in Massachusetts. It's gorgeous. Spring has sprung. We had a beautiful vernal equinox. If you did not catch, I did two shows this week. I did a St. Patty's Day show and I did a yes or no tarot show on the vernal equinox. And here we are again tonight. I'm so glad it's spring. The last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of cleansing, a lot of endings, beginning, tower moments, but we always need the tower moments in order to let go of the old, get rid of the old, and in with the new. So, yes, Soul Tribe family. I have a few announcements. And of course, none of my tabs, or let me see if I have any tabs. All my tabs are open because I'm back to using. But there's one thing I did want to share with you, and this is for Soul Sister Chrissy. Hold on one moment. Chrissy was going to come on tonight, but she's still not feeling well. She went away to Florida last, she had a trip to Florida and she's still recovering. Her voice is not 100%. She has laryngitis still. So she'll come on when her voice is better. But I did want to share something. I told her I'd share that's on her channel. And that'll be the first order of business. And I apologize. I had everything open before and then I had to restart. So just bear with me, my soul peeps. All right, here we go. So Chrissy's long awaited her spiritual event is her and her niece Taylor have planned is she's getting ready to launch it. So I want to share my screen now. And here is the info. Okay. This was posted on Chrissy's channel at Real World Witness here on YouTube. All right. So this is the event you've been waiting for. This is all the information. Okay. Essence and events. All right. If you want to see this, this is on at Real World Witness Chrissy's YouTube channel. This is all the information on the Essence and events. It's a Soul Essence immersive experience in Moab, Utah, September 26th through the 28th in Marriott, Moab, Utah. Here is the itinerary. It's a 3-day event. Here is the website. The website is essenceevents.com. I will put it, Chrissy has it in the chat. This is the website. And Chrissy has it also in the chat. Okay. I'll put it also in, I'll put in the description of the video as well. All the information. So if you're interested in that, please visit the link in the, Chrissy has it in the chat right now. So right there. And it's also will be in the description of this video. And as always, Soul Tribe family, you know how to get in touch with me. If you want to book a private session with me, I do half hour, 1 hour readings, tarot readings, psychic tarot readings, soul therapy sessions, which is spiritual counseling. I also do email readings. If you want to do just one question, and I do the yes or no tarot shows, which I do yes or no questions, and I do general readings, and I just incorporated mini past life readings last week, and that went pretty well. But if you want just one question answered, this is my most popular session. It's the one question email reading. Okay. So you ask me a question, I give you a detailed answer. All right. And that is $25. That's via email. I also have email past life readings, past life video readings. All of that is on my website and also my email. That's how you get in touch with me. Everything is in the description of this video, Soul Tribe family. All right. So the weekend update. Oh, another thing I wanted to let you all know. So, God and Yeshua, as you know, I've been spending a lot more time alone since I'm living alone now, and I like it. Gets a little quiet, it gets a little lonely, but I'm pretty self-sufficient. I've lived alone before, and I've spent a lot of time, alone time before, even, when happily, well, I've been alone in my marriage many, many times. My point being is that I've been doing a lot of meditation and getting to know myself and my higher self. And even though I wouldn't go through what I went through again, there's a reason for it. And I know I'm bigger and better things. And God and Yeshua want me to be going on more and kind of doing inspirational shows and getting people raising their vibration. There are a lot of people who are alone like I am. And even if they live, let's say, even if they have a big family and they're busy and they have children and people everywhere, they're still alone. You could be alone and with a room full of people, because a lot of us, we are the only ones that are awakened in our group of friends or family. So I will be going on doing a daily show a couple of times a week. Okay, well, I'll start off doing 2 times a week. I'll be doing a daily show, and it'll just be a daily update. We'll be doing a little bit of everything, and we'll see how it goes, because God wants me on more and I have more time. And so you got me. So, and cheers again, or sláinte for all of you in Ireland. All right. Well, we had quite the week last week, didn't we? We had a full moon, excuse me, a blood moon. No, excuse me, full blood moon lunar eclipse. That was quite intense, was it not, Soul Tribe family? It was quite intense. It was interesting to say the least. And I don't know about you, but I feel the full moon's like a couple of days before. I always know a full moon's coming. because of the way I feel. Not every full moon. It all depends. So there was a lot of upheaval and change and letting go and endings because we had the timeline bifurcation started. Okay. So the bifurcation of the timelines, we were basically on the same parallel rail, per se. If we are, let's just say we're trains and these other people that aren't awake in the normies, I hate to use that lingo. I hate to use a derogatory word, but I'll call them the people that aren't awake and us. Okay, we've been going along these parallel tracks, but what happened last week during all that, and there was a planetary alignment on top of that, so big things happened. It was a big energetic shift and change. So with the bifurcation of the timelines, now all of a sudden the people that we could resonate with that weren't really awake now, bye bye, can't, you don't resonate with them anymore. So people are literally falling out of our lives. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's like, oh, thank God. Whew. And sometimes it's hard, it's rough. But we knew this was going to happen. The tough thing and the thing that sucks is that there's one thing to conceptually know something and then to go through it is another thing. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's very hard. But we have to shed the old in order for the new. And this is probably the hardest thing. We want the new lives. We want to ascend. And we all know that there's a personal ascension before we have the mass ascension. And the reason being is because once we, on the front line, once we personally ascend, we create a grid around the earth and we help the big global or mass ascension, if you will. It's not easy. We are still living in these meat suits and we still have, these lives, so to speak. And we still identify with our lives and our names and our titles. And even though we want to level up, and this is what we've waited for, it still doesn't make the hard times any less hard. It doesn't make the lonely times any less lonely. So, how do we get through this? How do we get through the last little bit night of the soul? And how do we use what the demons, what Satan used, meant for bad, meant to kick us in the arse and keep us down for good? Well, first and foremost, just know that we're in a spiritual war right now. And the dark side, there's not many left. And the ones that are left, there's not much loose left. And when an animal is dying, they will do anything and they will bite, scratch, and scream and do anything and fight till it's death because they have nothing to lose. And that's what's happening. They're trying everything. So, like I always say, they use the people closest to you. They use people that are near and dear to you, people that you would never, ever suspect. Because, folks, none of us, I don't care who you are, even if you are the holiest of the holy, you are not completely susceptible to the dark using you. Because the dark will use any negative emotion, any little crack in your armor of God, any little, let's say, way in, any little tiny crack or hole or little tiny way. Let's say that you're tired, or you've had a few bad days, or you're depressed, or you haven't eaten, or anything, you're just not in a good way, or you're irritated, or you've been drinking, or you do drugs, or you have sex and go out and have sex with a lot of different people, or you watch porn, or you watch horror movies, or you're around people that do drugs, or you sleep next to an alcoholic. You see what I'm saying? It's not just what you do, it's your outside influences. Because, folks, if you're watching this show, you are on the front line. You are a light warrior. You are a warrior of God, whatever you want to label yourself. So now is not the time to go in halfway. Now's the time to go all the way in. Remember that I always say to be a spiritual snob? Well, now more than ever, you really need to be a spiritual snob because we are in the fifth dimension. Earth has been raising her vibration all along. We see the Schumann resonances. We see the big gap in the Schumann resonances. We see the black lines and the timeline shifts and the gaps in time. This is it, folks. This is what we've been waiting for. So one of the reasons why I want to go on more and do a daily show a couple of times a week is because we have to focus on our higher selves and merging with our higher selves and 5D and forget about the past. We have to stop associating ourselves and identifying ourselves with the stories of our lives, with the stories that people tell us, with the way people identify us, with the labels that the world gives us and the labels that we give ourselves. We have to stop identifying ourselves with the way that people identify us and label us. We really, really have to act as if it's not business as usual because it isn't business as usual. I do all kinds of personal readings, folk. I've been a psychic intuitive tarot reader and channeler for over 30 years now. Yes, I'm aging myself. And now more than ever, people are getting all kinds of spiritual experiences, metaphysical experiences, that there's literally no veil. The veil is non-existent. So people are starting to see things. They're starting to see ghosts and spiritual activity and their guides, and they're seeing angels, and they're seeing their galactics, and they're seeing spaceships and their galactic families. You're not crazy. This is not unusual. This is part of the fifth dimension. We're on the earth. And by the way, earth is called Terra. We are the only ones that call earth Earth. In the galactic world, in the universe, we're known as Terra. That's why we're called Terrans, hence the term extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial. Outside of Terra. We're Terrans. We are very, very soon, this year, folks, this year, I believe, going to be part and announce a part of a galactic federation of worlds. The secret space program is going to be revealed. Just go out and look up and you'll see your star family. The Galactic Federation of Worlds has gotten rid of all the grays from Zeta Reticuli, from Orion, and the ones from Alpha Draconians, the ones that were down below in the dumbs. So there's no need to fear. No one's abducting anyone anymore. This is what we've been waiting for. So, folks, what I went through a few weeks ago, it sucked. It was horrible. I cried. I never felt so alone in all my life. But I wouldn't change a thing because I had to go through it. We have to shed everything that no longer serves us so to go where we're going. And where we're going, there are no limitations. Think about where we're going. So the world is going to get a little bit bumpy. The dark is on his last legs, and here in the United States, especially, the demons, the dark side, they don't want to let go of power. They know that they're dying. And the demon rats and the rhinos, the deep state, because it doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat. It's not about parties. It's about good against evil. It's about the baddies, the global cabal against the people of the earth. The ones that are in our government, they know that they've been had. They've been outed. The gig is up. They're not even putting their masks on anymore. They're showing how evil and they don't give a fuck about us. They are not even hiding it anymore. So it is going to get to a fever pitch. But we have to remember, no matter what happens, everything has to crumble. Every system in this demonic false matrix world has to have the tower moment. The banks have to go down, the monetary system, the real estate market, Wall Street, because they haven't been trading stocks, they've been trading people. Every single system has to go down. And when it goes down, it's not going to be a walk in the park. It's not going to be like, ooh, no. Even though we want this and even though we're ready and prepared and we've been waiting for this, the rest of the world doesn't know what's going to go on. It's going to be bedlam. This is when we really are going to be tested. And this is what we have been preparing for. We are going to be helping people, assisting people. This is when people are going to finally listen to us. When they're confused, when they realize they cannot no longer get their answers from lamestream media. When the proverbial shite hits the fan, they're going to be coming to us. And it's up to us to hold that space in non-judgment to let them know what's going on. Because as hard as it was for us, just imagine how it's going to be for them. So, folks, just know that your spiritual downloads are going to be coming online. Your spiritual gifts are coming online. Do your work. Spend time on your own. Do your energetic work. Pray, meditate, whatever it takes. Listen to 528, 432 hertz. Make sure you spend time in nature. Don't just watch social media and constantly spend your time on these. You need to refurbish your soul. Everything is energy, and this is an energy sucker. Put down your phones, put down your screens, take a little screen and break from social media and tune in to your spirituality, tune into your higher self. Because our egos are slowly fading away and our higher self is slowly rising. And once you get quiet and slow down your mind, you will hear the voice of your higher self. What's happening is that we are gradually becoming our higher selves. It's not a one and done. Our bodies could not take it. People seem to think that, bing, we're going to be ascended. That's not how it happens. It's a slow, gradual process. You can't go from carbon-based to crystalline overnight. Our bodies would not be able to handle it. It's a slow, gradual process. No one is going to do it for us, and there is no rule book. All right, there's no book. How to Ascend 101. Here's your guide. You are your own authority. You are all psychic. You are all intuitive. You are all connected to God, the Almighty Creator, Source, whatever you want to call God. Now is the time to use your own intuition, your own gut, your own heart, instead of listening to other people. Now's the time to come up with your own conclusions and make your own decisions based on your gut and your heart and not your mind. Now is the time to love yourself, to forgive yourself, and to forgive others. To know that whatever happened in the past is in the past. It doesn't mean that you are your past. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't their fault. People can only behave in terms of their spiritual evolution, meaning that people can only do what they can do. We've all been assholes. We've all sinned. We've all made mistakes. We've all been embarrassed. None of us walk on water. So forgive others, forgive yourself, and do not expect from the world what you can't give to yourself. Now's the time to look in that mirror and don't depend on anyone else because it's the God within you. Look into your eyes and know that you are loved, you are cherished beyond measure. Sorry, I get emotional because we beat ourselves up. We look outside of ourselves and we have let the world trample on us. We've let people and places and circumstances that decide our worth. We've been hurt. We've been abused. So many things have happened to us, yet we are still here. We've been ridiculed. We've been mocked. We've been left. We've been abandoned. We've been called crazy. We've lost our jobs. We've been canceled. We've been lied to. We've been sick, but we are still here. God did not put us here in this time and space to lose. It doesn't matter what happened to you in the past. What happens is here and now. You get up every time you fall. You get up every time you fall because every time you get up, you are stronger. And you know that every time you get up, you feel more and more invincible. Folks, this is the time we've been waiting for. It's go time. So you have to ask yourself in every second and every day. Sorry, the Lord is with me. I asked God, I prayed, God, give me the words that you need to hear. So this is God talking to you. This isn't me. Now is not the time to be identified with the world. Now is not the time to try to fit in with the world. Now is the time to get quiet and get with God. Everything that you need is within you. God has given you everything you need. Tap into it and know that you are loved and supported beyond measure. Okay? Sorry, I don't mean to get emotional. I'm going to just blow my nose for a minute. Hold on. I wanted I just wanted to do a little bit of spiritual and ascension update because folks, I don't no one knows when the big ascension is going to happen, but I'm telling you, I'm not the only spiritual teacher that says that we all have personal ascensions before the mass ascension. That means that we don't have to sit around and wait for anyone and the mass and people to wake up. We're not waiting for anybody. We are part of this. It means that the big ascension doesn't happen until we personally ascend. So the quicker we personally ascend, the quicker the mass ascension. And when you personally ascend, that means you have access to your 5D self now. You don't have to wait. We're not waiting. The only thing that's keeping us stuck in this 4D in the false matrix is our beliefs. But we're gradually going to be opening up our spiritual DNA, all that they say junk DNA. It's not junk, it's God, divine DNA. It's going to be opening up, and people, we're going to have access to all of our spiritual gifts. So hold on to your hats. So I just want to let you know that there are no limitations. I'm not saying go and jump off a building, but I'm saying that we are tapping in and the veil is non-existent now. So you have the ability to tap into your metaphysical and your higher self now. All right. Well, now that we did the little bit ascension update, all right, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the current events, and let's say the news. And I'm going to open up my X account. And Soul Tribe family, if you like this show, please like, share, and subscribe. I always forget to do that. I always forget to say that. I really should start saying that. I am not good at touting my own stuff. Alrighty then. I went through my X account because that has the best of the best. And I wanted to unfortunately, because I changed my browser now, my sound isn't going to work. But it's okay. I don't think we need the sound to work. I think we can work it. So the first item of the night, Soul Tribe family, is Justice John Roberts, a big, fat Benedict Arnold traitor who is completely deep state. This is just one of the many things about Justice John Roberts. John Roberts personally placed James Boasberg on the FISA court that rubber stamped illegal spy warrants against Donald Trump. In case you're wondering why he's setting his own credibility on fire to defend Boasberg from impeachment investigations, okay? That's the first one. Now, here we go. Justice John Roberts, you won't be able to hear this. All right. Well, I don't think you'll be able to hear this. Yeah, you won't be able to hear it. But basically, it says Chief Justice John Roberts and Justice Amy Comey Barrett were too scared to do their jobs. And now this DC Obama judge has created a national security crisis by attempting to interfere with an ongoing operation. Okay, now the reason why that they say that this is happening is because here we go. All right, I'm not going to play the video because you won't be able to hear it. But this has been, and I saw this on Benny Johnson, and Benny Johnson, I forget, had a member of Congress on, and this was on Friday. Apparently, Big Mike's bitch, Barack Obama, Justice John G. Roberts is committed an illegal adoption of his 2 children from Ireland, and Barack Obama blackmailed him. Now we know why Roberts always votes with the liberals on the court. Okay? So basically, Obama has been blackmailing Justice Roberts. And that is why he's been voting against Donald Trump and working against Donald Trump. Now we have this about Justice Roberts. Justice Roberts having fun at Epstein's Island. He has been compromised. Look at that right there, son of a bitch. Slick Willie there. And here we go. I wish I could blow it up, but I can't. John Roberts. So, folks, I think the first tarot pull of the night should be about Justice John Roberts. What do you think? So let's do it. Let's do it. And let's get a little visual of this scumbag. So we have something a visual as I do my tarot pull. Shall we? Shall we? Let's get a picture of this scumbag. Where is he? Oh, I wanted to get a good picture of him. I don't know. I guess not. No, it doesn't matter. We won't do it. We don't need a picture of him. Everyone knows what the scumbag looks like. So let's do a tarot pull. Is demonic Justice Roberts, who has been blackmailed by Barack Obama, Barry, is he going down? Is he going to be removed from the Supreme Court? What's going to happen? I mean, now that it's common knowledge and they have firsthand knowledge and receipts that he's being blackmailed, what is the deal? Can they get rid of him? We thought that, if you're a Supreme Court justice, you're for life, right? So let's ask. And of course, I'm going to use my dark cards because I'm not going to take my nice cards, my beautiful high vibe cards with demonic judges. So let's ask Soul Tribe family. Holy God, Holy Spirit, and Yeshua, the Christ. Can we get a general reading on Justice Roberts, the traitor? Will Justice Roberts be brought to justice? Will he be removed from the Supreme Court because there will be overwhelming receipts and evidence that he indeed has been compromised and blackmailed by Barack Obama? Yes or no? And of course, as always, anything and everything that will bring clarity and understanding to this question. What say you, Holy God, Holy Spirit, and Yeshua, the Christ? Let's see. Hopefully, we'll get that he is going down, going down. Whoa! Ho, ho! First card, the tarot. We got the tower. Yes, folks, can't make this shit up. It looks like the traitor, Justice Roberts, is going bye-bye. The gig is up for him. The tower card means that, yes, folks, first of all, if it's out in the news that you know that he's already been dealt with, okay? He's already been dealt with. Or he's on the verge of being dealt with, okay? The tower moment. The fact that people know this, don't, the fact that it's out in the news that people know that he's being blackmailed and it's on Twitter, excuse me, X, it's everywhere, means that the White Hats know this. The Alliance know this. It also knows that Pam Bondi and also Kash Patel know this. So they're working on it behind the scenes. Trust me. They did not release that information for nothing. That was a calm, everyone knows, and they've already been working on it, very much so, since the beginning, okay? Now, what else we got? Oh, look at that, folks. Justice Roberts, we got the 10 of Swords. Oh, yeah. He's going to be removed. Oh, yeah. Wow, folks. I think we're going to see our first Supreme Court justice be actually removed from the United States ever. Look at that, the 10 of Swords. But going bye-bye. This is a painful ending. Letting go, ending. Oh boy, yep. He's cornered. He knows that the gig is up. The Alliance have already been knocking on his door and he's cornered. He has nowhere to go. Folks, he's already in custody. He probably has some kind of ankle bracelet. He's going nowhere. He knows the gig is up. right now we're playing out a narrative, a little story with the Supreme Court justices. Look at those cards. 10 of Swords is an ending, a painful ending. Look at, he is literally, and he's going to Gitmo, folks, treason, and he will be. Yes, folks, he will be visiting the gallows. What else? Oh boy. Oh yeah. What did I tell you? The White Hat Alliance has him. All right. They're watching him. And oh boy, he does not know what to do. Look at that. He does not know what to do. He is not in a good way. He's in shock. He's in shock. But he had to know it's coming. He had to have known it was coming. And one last card, as if we needed one. Oh yeah, and it's coming soon. We got the Knight of Swords. Sorry, it's kind of glary. We got the Knight of Swords. So this is going to happen very soon. So folks, expect justice and news coming out about this. So let's do a recap. We asked if Justice Roberts, Chief Justice Roberts, if he was going to face justice for what he's been doing, for his treason, for going against the United States and committing treason because he is being blackmailed and has been blackmailed by Barack Obama. First card was the Tower card. Oh, yeah, those are some absolute direct answers. And the second card was the Ten of Swords. You can't get more direct than that. Bye-bye. Oh, it's not good for him. Oh, boy, yes, he's going bye-bye. His days of being a Supreme Court justice are over. He's going to be the first one, because I don't know any other Supreme Court justice, correct me if I'm wrong, that has been ousted. Okay, yep. He's going bye-bye. He's going to be in police custody. I think he already is. He's being watched. Okay. They have all the goods on him, all the receipts, like I said earlier. They wouldn't be announcing it, wouldn't be on X if they didn't. All right. He's not in a good way. He knows he's done. He's not in a good way. He really has a lot of regrets, and it's going to happen quick. So, this illegal adoption from Ireland. He adopted his kids from Ireland. It was illegal, and now because of that, he's being blackmailed. Kind of doesn't seem like all that big of a deal, but I guess it is a big of a deal when you're the Supreme Justice on the Supreme Court to have illegal adoption. But bye-bye, traitor. Bye, Felicia. Serves him right. Those, you couldn't get better cards. You got to love that, Soul Tribe family. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Oh my goodness. Now, folks, let's talk about these judges, these radical left, these judges that are going against this radical left lunatic judge, okay? That thinks that he's above the president of the United States, the administrative branch of the United States, the executive office. He thinks he's bigger than the will of the people and the, what is it, the Aliens Act. He's ridiculous. First, he says he wants Trump to make orders to turn they were in mid-flight, bringing those criminals back to a maximum security El Salvador prison. You guys all saw the videos. They don't mess around. You saw them coming out in chains and getting off the planes, and the like the 100 lines of cars. Yeah. Let me tell you something. We need to get rid of this lunatic judge. So this is the next question, Soul Tribe family. Is the Supreme Court going to do something and rein in this judge and also other judges like this who thinks that they are above the president, above the will of the people, like I said? Okay. So let's ask Soul Tribe family. Let's ask. You're not going to be able to hear this. So, and I want to see if I can get a better visual for you. I guess not. No, I won't. We're not going to be able to get a visual for you. But let's ask: are we going to be able? And is his name Judge Boasberg? Is that his name, Boasberg? I think it's Boasberg, right? I think it's. I believe it is Boasberg. Thank you, Eric Klein. Shout out to Eric Klein in the chat. Judge Boasberg, the bastard, the asshole. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's your visual. Here's we're going to ask Soul Tribe family. So the Trump administration is now asking for the impeachment of Judge Boasberg. Here we go. Stephen, I love this guy. It's awesome. Stephen Miller. I love Stephen Miller. He does not take any crap. He never raises his voice, but he it's like a knife. He doesn't take any crap and he lambases him and he does it with a sharp tongue and he's phenomenal. I like him. So Soul Tribe family, the question that I'm going to pull on next: will this rogue judge, this decrepit, disgusting Judge James Boasberg, will there be an injunction against him? Will he be impeached? Will there be some kind of law, some kind of repercussion and justice against him to get rid of him so he will no longer pull this crap with trying to interfere with President Trump protecting our country? The President of the United States has every right to deport criminals, violent criminals in our country, especially, and to defend our borders. It's part of our Constitution. These judges are ridiculous. They don't even hide it now. What possible reason could a judge want to assist and fight for deportation of violent criminals other than they don't care? They want them to be violent. That's their little militia. They're pissed that Trump and the Trump administration under Tom Homan, they are deporting their militia. They need their militia to go against the American people. That's it. So, folks, let's ask: will something happen? Will Judge James Boasberg, this asshole, this treasonous anti-American fascist deep state puppet, will he be impeached or will he be removed or brought up on charges? What's going to happen to the hateful, treasonous Judge James Boasberg? Let's ask. Holy God, Holy Spirit, and Yeshua the Christ, I'm asking to do a general reading on the fate of Judge James Boasberg. Will he be impeached or eliminated or removed? And will he be brought to justice for what he's doing? The Trump administration and to going against the will against the people and trying to stop and stifle Trump for protecting our country from violent criminals. What say you, Holy God, Holy Spirit, and Yeshua the Christ? Oh, he's definitely being paid by Soros, I'm sure. He's not doing it on his own. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, first and foremost, yeah, he's working for the deep state, all right. And he's completely demonic. He's one of those that is part of the little adrenochrome club. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he's completely deep state. Yep. There's going to be a lot of conflict, all right? It's not going to be easy. This is going to be difficult. Unfortunately, because of the fact that we have Justice Roberts and Amy Comey Bitchy. She's another one. I call her Amy Comey Bitch because she's another one that's a deep state pawn. She's also being blackmailed. Unfortunately, this judge is going to be allowed to go rogue on, and the Trump administration is going to have a fight on their hands. We got the five. We got the five of wands. There's going to be a lot of conflict and struggle. Okay. Okay. And we also got the five of swords. So lots of struggle, lots of fight going back and forth. Now, the good news is that fives is temporary, it's not permanent. Okay. So there is going to be a resolution. All right. Because we got the two of pentacles. So Bondi and the Trump administration and Kash Patel, they're working day and night. They literally are going to be working day and night and figuring out how to stop this judge. And I'm getting that President Trump is putting pressure on those in the Supreme Court, especially oh, I can see him, Clarence. He's. I think he's going to reach out to Clarence Thomas and try to figure out how to rein him in. Okay, because um, I'm getting that. Yeah, I'm getting that. Even though this judge has big balls, he's very scared. He's doing it because he has to do it. He's doing it because he's taken bribes and he's been paid. And if he doesn't do it, he's going to go down. So even though he will not let up, and it seems like he's a bad penny, it won't go away, and he's relentless. He's doing it because he has to do it. He literally, if he doesn't do it, he's going down. So he is literally has nothing to lose. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Okay, yep. We got the death card. So it looks like it will be the end for Judge James Boasberg. It looks like there's going to be an ending to this, an ending to his career. What else can we get here? All right. We got the 10 of Pentacles. All right. The 10 of Pentacles is completion. And is the 10 of Pentacles is completion, and it's completion in the favor of humanity, in the favor of the American people. And we got the judgment card. So yes, it looks like there's going to be divine and judgment. And look at criminal charges. And there's going to be, he's going to go down and be removed. All right. So Soul Tribe family, we asked, is Judge James Boasberg the disgusting, treasonous judge who is trying to kibosh and stop and put injunctions and stop Trump from doing his job of deporting illegal, criminal, violent invaders from our country and deporting them back to their home countries? We asked, is he going to be brought to justice? Is he going to be impeached? Is he going to be removed? Whichever way you pick. First card we got is the Devil card. He's definitely part of the club, the Red Shoe Club. We're talking he's part of the deep state, definitely part of the cabal. Okay. Sorry, I had many cards. I'm going to go back here. All right. We also got 2 5s and lots of struggle, lots of conflict. It's not going to be easy, folks. Unfortunately, he's going to be keep on pulling his shenanigans because he has nothing to lose. He's literally being made to do it. Okay, there's going to be lots of struggle, back and forth fight. Unfortunately, until we deal with the problems in the Supreme Court, I don't see any action because any easy solutions, because it's going to take the Supreme Court to stop this lawfare and this intrusion. I mean, he's sticking his small little dick where it doesn't belong. You know what I mean? The good news with the fives is that it's temporary. Okay, it's temporary. Right? We also got the 2 of Pentacles, which means that this is our new justice system. So Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, they're doing everything. They're working day and night, balancing multiple priorities. They have every single of their legal scholars working on this to try to work and get rid of this judge and impeach him or do whatever it takes to get rid of them. Okay. This is Mr. James Boasberg. Okay. Like I said, he might have big balls and he might be relentless, but he is not sleeping at night. He is terrified because he knows that either way he's going down. All right. He's being made to do this. He doesn't want to do it. And he knows he's not going to win. And he knows that either way, he's probably going to end up at Gitmo. Okay. So he's losing sleep at night. So just because he acts all big and brazen and ballsy, he isn't. He is terrified, terrified, and he's being made to do it. We also got the death card. So the death card indicates that, yeah, there's going to be a painful ending to the career of Judge James Boasberg. The receipts are going to be brought out into the light, and there will be an ending of his career. Now, I don't know if it's going to be if he's going to be impeached or whatnot, but he is going to be replaced, and it's not going to be on his own volition. Okay, he's going to fight till the end, but he's going to be replaced. So he will be removed. There will be an ending. We also got the judgment card, which means that he will be brought to justice. Look at that. He's literally in a court. So he will be tried. He will be caught. He will be tried for treason. You know that Elon and his bunch have all the receipts. So there will be, I'm getting that Elon and his bunch have the receipts. Trump has all the receipts to prove that he's being blackmailed. They have the money trail. It's going to go back to the Democratic Party, probably US aid. I'm getting that the money, whether or not there's a direct receipt to him, this money that's being paid to Boasberg originally came from USAID. It's our tax dollars, folks. It's just been laundered through the Democrat Party. He is going to go to jail. There is going to be a tribune. He's going to be tried for treason. He's going bye-bye. Okay? So, bye-bye, Felicia. Max, see ya. Great news, Soul Tribe family. Oh, Nancy Pelosi, yes. Folks, ooh, I saw something. I don't think I saw a post on X on Instagram. I don't think I could show here because if I do, I might get a strike. But let's just say that there was pictures of some tribunals and some things at Gitmo. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, this is the picture of the asshole. Let's do a picture of the asshole. The asshole that's going down. This is him. This is the one we just read upon. Bye, Felicia. See ya. Yeah, you're going bye-bye. Son of a bitch. What a jerk. What a loser. What a loser. Trump just exposed activist Judge James Boasberg with Kamala Harris's husband. Trump, such a conflict of interest. Mainstream media will never show you this. Look at that. Oh, wow. Look at that. The wife beater, druggie, and the loser, treasonous bastard. Wow. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Look at this. Judge James Boasberg is a criminal pretending to be a judge. He needs impeached and kicked to the curb. Wow, look at that. This is the same Judge Boasberg who sat as presiding judge on the Pfizer court. The same Judge Boasberg who gave FBI lawyer Kevin Kleinsmith a slap on the wrist for manufacturing evidence used in the Carter Page Pfizer application that defrauded the court. The same Judge Boasberg who appointed former DOJ NSD head Mary McCord as amicus curiae, whatever that means, advisor to the court after she knowingly and fraudulently submitted the Pfizer application court. Wow. He is so going down. That lady, tell me she didn't look like a tranny. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at this one. Chief Judge James Boasberg has blocked the deportation of Tren de la Rega gang members despite his daughter's employment with pro-criminal illegal alien 501 organization. That's such a conflict of interest. This blatant conflict of interest undermines our justice system and endangers lives. Wow, look at the bastard. Oh, look at this. Looky. What did I tell you? I told you he's part of the club, but I didn't even see this. This just confirms what I just got in the cards. Skull and Bones. Part of the Skull and Bones. He looks like a demon. Ugh. I can't wait until these people all go down. I just cannot wait. Cannot wait. Yep. Looks like these people are going down, folks. Looks like that. So, folks, I'm going to keep on going through my bookmarks, and I bookmark things that I think that we would all want to know. And what else do you think that we would want to know about? What do you think is the number one question that I get in every single one of my readings? What do you think, folks? Just put in the chat. What do you think is the number one question in my readings? What subject? I'm going to wait the chat. It's money. It's about the money. Yes, Carrie K. You're the first one. Shout out to Carrie K, who I'm wearing all Carrie K's crystals and necklaces she gave me. It's the money. Yep, money. Money, 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 money. Yep, money. Yep, money. Yep, yep, cha-ching. Yep, shout out to my soul mama. Absolutely. Yeah. Of course, you guys are so good. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. Also the children too. Yep. Money and the children. So folks, let's do a money update and see what's going on, okay? Let's see. Soul Tribe family. And of course, it's all about the children too. We want to know about the children. But right now, people need help because they're struggling to pay their bills, keeping food on the table, clothes on their back, their electricity, the lights on, and roofs over their head, right? So let's do a spread on the money situation. And then I think, yes, we'll ask about the first arrest. I think it's going to be Fauci, probably the first arrest. What do you think? Put in the chat who you think the first arrest is going to be, Soul Tribe family. Put in the chat who you think the first arrest is going to be. I think it's going to be Anthony Fauci. Who do you think it's going to be? Put in the chat, please. And speaking of Chrissy, who's in the chat and on the screen right now, these are my Chrissy cards. She gave me these for Christmas a few years ago. I love these. Do you think it's Fauci too? I do too. All right, here we go. Holy God, Holy Spirit, and Yeshua the Christ. Can we get a general reading, an update, a money update? Are we going to get some form of monetary relief very soon? Is any money going back to the American people? Whether it's the 5,000 or whatever, the Doge, or 20% back from Doge, or money from our income taxes. Are we going to get relief? We're struggling. Lord God, we need the money. We need our bills to be paid. So hard. Anything and everything that will bring clarity and understanding to this question. Are we getting any type of monetary relief in America soon? What say you, Holy God, Holy Spirit, and Yeshua, the King of Kings, the Christ? Yeah, it's either Obama or Fauci. So many. Obama, Fauci, could be Biden. Who knows? Who knows? Let's ask. We got the money. Here we go with our money update, Soul Tribe family. I'm doing a Katina knife for this one, rather than just a 5-card one. Ooh. Okay, So I keep on getting the same things. Money's coming, and we just don't know when. It's been put in place. In the recent past, we got the star card. Okay, so I'm getting everything's been put into place. All right, we have the monetary system, the QFS, whatever, the RV. There's some kind of quantum financial system. It's God's financial system. It's monetary based. It's all put into place, and a lot of it has a lot to do with Elon and his technology and stuff like that. And um, yeah, and I will tell you, the Galactic Federation helped to get a lot of the gold back, and they're very much a part of this as well, too. Okay, we got the Ten of Cups right in the center, so it's happening. It's right on the precipice. They just don't know when to pull the trigger. It's just everything is in place. They're just waiting for the right time. And unfortunately, I can't tell you the right time, but everything's in place. We got the 10 of cups in the center. So it's imminent. It's imminent. 10 is completion. That's cups. Look at that. Harmony, happiness, abundance, enough money for your family. Okay, page of cups is a surprise. Okay, so this is a surprise. No one really knows. Very, very few people know. And even they can't tell you exactly when, because they're waiting. It's not a date, it's an event based. This is an event based war. So there certain amount of events and certain things have to happen when and when when it rolls out. So it's like I said, it's not a certain date. They're waiting for things to happen. So it's literally a surprise. Literally, no one knows when certain events take place. When that happens, then this happens. When this happens, and that happens. It's a domino, and certain things have to take place. It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a big surprise to the American people, especially to those that are not in the know, the people that are asleep. Okay, but it's coming. Beautiful surprise. Okay, in the near future, four of wands. This is happiness, celebration, harmony. People literally celebrating. This is success and completion in public. Looks at folks. It's coming. This is in the near future, so it's coming. It's imminent. People are going to be so happy. They're celebrating, joyous. We also got the Fool card. That's a major arcana. We're moving in a new direction. That's also in the near future. So we're literally out with the old, and this is representing. This is representative of a whole new monetary system, beginning a whole new adventure, something we've never done before. Okay. We also got the Three of Wands. That is in the near future because it was right next to the Fool card. So, literally, in the near future, we're going to a new monetary system. The Fool card. Okay. We also got the Three of Pentacles. So, folks, they're working on it. Everything's put into place. They're just waiting for the right time. Okay. And the very last card we got is the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is a major arcana. She's all about things coming out into the light. She is the card of secrets. And right now, everything that's going on is happening behind the scenes. It's in secret, it's in the dark. She's all about things coming from secret to being known. So it's coming out very soon. And the monetary system, the new monetary system, is not going to be based in the old world paradigm of the toxic masculine. It's going to be feminine. It's going to be healing. It's going to be good for everybody. And it's going to be a spiritual system. And there's going to be enough for all. And it's going to be coming out very, very soon, out from the secret, out from the shadows, coming out into the light. Okay? So, folks, it's happening soon. I wish I could tell you when. I didn't get the Eight of Wands, but I keep on getting the same things, that we're going to get some relief very soon. We're going to get relief on a regular basis. So it's coming. I wish I could give you exact date. No one knows, but we're on the precipice. So hold the line. Hold on. I know it's easier said than done. We're almost there. Let's do one last thing. Let's ask if we're going to get the 5,000 that at least get the 5,000 that Doge and Elon Musk is talking about. Let's ask about that, okay? Holy God, Holy Spirit, and Yeshua the Christ. Are we and the American people at least going to get 5,000 or more of that Doge money in the month of April back to us instead of us paying taxes? Are we going to get the 5,000 or more Doge money back to the American people in the month of April instead of us having to pay taxes? Yes or no? What say you, Holy God and Yeshua the Christ? Let's see if we're going to get our money. At least at 5 grand, because 5 grand would really be very helpful. That's a significant amount of money. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes. Thank you. All right. Yes, we got the Ace of Swords. Okay. We got the Ace of Swords and we got the Death card. So it's happening, folks. And the monetary system is collapsing very soon because we've got the Death card. That's sudden. Excuse me. That is not sudden. That's actually that is a slow, painful death. That is a death and the ending of an old system, an old paradigm that no longer serves us. We also got the Ace of Swords. That's a huge yes. So, yes, folks, we are getting 5 grand, at least 5 grand. We could even get it more. I think getting that maybe families that have kids are going to get 10,000 or more, or maybe 5,000 per kid, or dependent. But yes, we got that's the biggest yes in the deck. We are getting our 5 grand. We are getting Doge money. Okay. We got the Chariot, which is a fast moving card. So I'm getting that once we got the okay, they're moving in it, and that's quick, decisive action. And once you decide that you want to go, you this is a card of going for what you want. And once you decide to you do it, you're going for it and nothing's going to stop you. Okay. Balls to the wall. We also got the 10 of Pentacles. There's your money. 10 is completion. And look at all those pentacles. Look at all of that money. Look at those money. Look at all that money, folks. Also, 10 of Pentacles is the family legacy card. So this is enough money that is going to leave literally our legacy. This is all the money from all of the years since the day that we were born and then the day we got a social security number. All our money is going to come back to us. Now, it's not going to come back to us all at once. It is going to come back to us on a continual basis in increments. But there's our money, folks. All right. We also got the Hierophant card. Now, the Hierophant means that we now are going from aggressive cabal, demonic, toxic masculine leaders to more spiritually based leaders. It's now going from the leaders that are dictators, working against the people, working for the demons, to people. All our leaders are going to be God based in part of the light and divine. This is a beautiful, beautiful read, Soul Tribe family. So we are getting our 5 grand. We are getting our 5 grand. And it looks like within the next month, it looks like we're going to get the 5 grand by, because I asked you if we're going to get it in April, okay, instead of taxes. And I got the Ace, which is a huge yes. Chariot, which is mean decisive, quick movement. That's literally going quick movement and decisive movement. We got the Death card, which means that we're not going to have to pay taxes. That's a big change. A change to a slow, ongoing process, meaning taxes, and the death of us being poor. All right, there's our money. 10 is completion, family legacy. And look at all that. Look at all our money. And we got the Hierophant, meaning that we're going from leaders and let's say, a demonic fake cabal, fake system with fake money to a spiritual RV and QFS, a monetary system that's based on God's money. It's more divine, where everyone is enough for everyone, everyone's rich, and it's for the betterment of everyone, for humanity. So this is a beautiful, beautiful read. So Tribe family, woo! We cannot, that ain't bad. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, Mama. Let's ask. You are so good, Mom. Let's ask about April 2nd. I'm so glad you brought that up because I almost forgot to bring that up, and I definitely want to pull on that. President Trump has been talking about April 2nd being Liberation Day. And he said, I would have made it on April 1st, but because of April Fool's Day, I decided to make it on April 2nd. Now, the fact that he wanted to make it on April 1st kind of makes me tend to believe that the real New Year would be on April 1st for him to say that. What do you think? Nevertheless, let's ask. President Trump keeps on talking about April 2nd being Liberation Day. Now, the reason why he's saying this is because that's a day officially all of the tariffs from China, Mexico, and Canada go in effect. So he is saying that we will be liberated because all of the taxes, we will go from having a deficit to having all the money go back to the American people, and therefore we won't be slaves anymore. So, is there going to be some kind of announcement on April 2nd about the monetary system at all? Let's ask. And is it truly going to be Liberation Day? What does President Trump mean about Liberation Day? Let's ask Soul Tribe family. Let me see if I can get a visual. I always like to give you a little visual while we pull the cards, right? Let's see. Here we go. Yep. Trump plans his tariff Liberation Day. When I get big like Benny Johnson, I'll have a production assistant. But until then, here's the visual, folks. Here's your visual. Just a little something as I pull the cards. It's always good. All right. President Donald J. Trump announces April 2nd is Liberation Day. President Trump says new tariffs. Oh, I'm not sharing. Sorry. I thought I was sharing, but I'm not. Oh, it won't let me share. Sorry, it won't let me share my screen. Basically, it says on April 2nd, President Trump says the new reciprocal and sectoral tariffs start April 2nd, 2025. No exceptions. So, for some reason, I can't share my screen right now. Let's ask. Let's do a general reading on April 2nd, Liberation Day and Tariff Day. Is there going to be some kind of money announcement that money that he's collecting from the tariffs is going to go back to the people? What exactly is this Liberation Day? And is there more to it? Is there going to be more announcements other than just tariffs? Let's do a general reading, and I'll do a Kachina knife to find out. So here we go. I agree. The first arrest should be the Pope, but he's going to drop dead soon. So he'll be dead soon, but I agree, Shelley Tripp. Holy God, Holy Spirit, and Yeshua the Christ. Can we get a general reading on what we can expect on April 2nd, Liberation Day? What kind of announcements is Trump going to make? What really is going to happen? Anything and everything that we would want to know and should know that will bring us clarity and understanding to this question. What say you, Holy God, Holy Spirit, and Yeshua the Christ? Ooh. Okay, folks, this is great. The Strength card fell out when I was shuffling, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this means that on Liberation Day, April 2nd, there's going to be a huge, sudden shift in the United States economy, and we are going to be very, very cash rich. We are going to be loaded with money, and he is going to make a very big announcement. I can't tell you what. However, it's going to be an announcement of that we're moving in a whole new direction, and that the karma of the United States is coming back to us, and all the good that we've done is coming back to us. The Wheel of Fortune is a sudden change of fortune and moving in a new direction. So, us being cash poor, us being slaves, no longer. The Strength card is a very victorious card. It is plentiful. It is abundance. It is one of the best cards in the deck. So there's going to be money coming back to the American people, and an announcement of that, very much so, that all of a sudden that we are going to have a lot of money. Okay, that fell out. Let's see what else we get. Oop. 8 of Wands, quickest card in the deck. Yes, he's going to make an announcement about money, and money coming back to us very, very quickly. The 8 of Wands is the quickest card in the deck. All right. 7 of Wands. All right. He's going to say that he's defending it too. So he's going to say that the money that's coming back to in tariffs, he's going to make sure that the deep state doesn't get their dirty, rotten scoundrel paws on it. And he's going to put it in a special fund, and it's going to go back to the American people. Okay. He's going to take back our money and make sure he's going to defend our money, and he's going to make sure that the United States people are no longer stolen from. And this is his way of making sure that we are no longer stolen from, and that every single penny that's been taken from us is getting back. He is literally defending the country, defending our rights, defending our wealth, defending our freedom. This is it, folks. Okay. 2 of Wands. Yes. 2 of Wands is that not only this is going to be, now I keep on saying this, and this is so true, is that what's happening in the United States now is going to be kind of the paradigm and the example for the world. Just like in the United States, eventually every country, the same thing is going to happen. All the money that has been taken from the people of their country through taxes given to the cabal, to the crown, to the royals, to the Rothschilds, all the demons, it's going to be eventually given back, and every single person is going to get back the money that the deep state has stolen from them. Okay. Because this is literally this is a portal. This is looking out into the future, and this is the world. So whatever happens in the United States is an example, is going to be what's going to happen in the world. The domino that starts in the United States trickles out to the world. Okay. We also got the 2 of Pentacles. So President Trump is literally going to say that he's working day and night to make sure that every single penny that's been stolen from the American tax dollar, excuse me, the American taxpayer, is given back to him. And I'm also getting to that he's going to announce that there's more than one stream of income that is going to come back to the American people. Okay. And I'm going to pick one more. Oh, and this is one of the best one. We got the World card. So folks, there is going to be an announcement, some form of announcement on April 2nd about Liberation Day. And President Trump is going to make some kind of big announcement about the liberation of the United States in terms of our freedom from financial tyranny. He's going to say that no longer the American taxpayer. I feel on Liberation Day that he is going to make an announcement about the IRS, about the Federal Reserve, about income taxes, about property taxes. And I feel that the American people are going to like what he's going to say. Let's put it at that. He is going to announce some form of new monetary system, something new with the money and a change of the money. And this is something, as I said, I literally was just talking about, you can't make this shit up. I literally just said that whatever happens in the United States basically is an example and a model for what's going to happen in the world. What happens in the United States will trickle down through the whole world. And we got the world card. He's going to make an announcement that the United States is going from a cash, like demonic cash system, going into something different. He is going to make some sort of announcement about the changing of the monetary system and how we're going from the old into the new, because the world card is literally leveling up, going from the old into the new. It's also, the world card is also the card of you've gone as far as you can go and you can't go any longer. It's meaning that we've gone so far we can in the monetary system, and it's not serving us anymore. All right, and we need to change, and it's going to happen quick. This is awesome. This is great news. So we asked, is April 2nd Liberation Day? Is President Trump going to make some sort of announcement about the monetary system? This flung out when I was reading, when I was shuffling the deck, the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune, indicating that yes, there's going to be some kind of announcement about how we're changing and going into a new paradigm, that we're out with the old and in with the new, and that the monetary system is going to be strong, and we're going to be very strong, and that the United States economy is going to be strong, and we're going to be rich and cash rich, and that the American citizens are going to be wealthy, and there's enough money, and that every citizen can be rich and actually be very, very prosperous, because we're going to be getting back some form of our money. We're going to be getting back the money that was stolen from us. Okay. He is going to make an announcement that not only is he going to be giving back money on an ongoing basis, okay? He's going to defend it. I feel there's going to be a special fund, and he's going to let us know that he's going to defend our wealth and make sure that there are no loopholes or any way for the elites to steal our money anymore. And he's going to defend our money and make sure that once we get it back, that the deep state is not allowed to misappropriate it and steal it from us. He's going to make sure that he puts it in a safe place and gives it back to the American people. Now, I don't know exactly what type of announcement he's going to make. I'm not saying that he's announcing the RV, the Nasara, the QFS. All I'm saying is that he is going to make an announcement about a big change. All right. This change is going to be implemented very quickly. And it is about a new type of money system, about out with the old, in with the new, about how we're leveling up, about how Americans are going to be abundant, and there's going to be a changing of the guards in terms of the money system. All right. We also got the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is very indicative. Like I said, what happens in America is also going to trickle out into the world, and it's going to be the example and the model for the world. And literally, I pulled that, and then I got the World card, which is pretty much confirms that. All right. And he's going to announce that he and his team, especially Doge, are working day and night to make sure that we get every single penny that has been misappropriated and stolen and squandered through Doge and other NGOs, and that he's going to make sure to get every penny that was stolen from us from the deep state back. So, folks, it looks like April 2nd is going to be Liberation Day. I can't tell you exactly what he's going to announce, but it looks like it's going to be pretty big. We got the wheel. It's going to be beneficial for the American people. The American people are going to like it. And it's definitely, we're going to be leveling up in something new. With the World card, it is literally out with the old and in with the new, because the old system is outdated and it no longer serves us. So this is really, really great news, Soul Tribe family. Yay! This is great, great news. All right. Let's see what else we want to. Let me go through my X account. And let's see if there's anything else I want to pull on. before, I don't want to go on too long. I'm going to burn myself out. Up, here we go. I'm gonna share this because I think this pretty much confirms what I just read, and this is from the man himself on Truth Social, and this has been retweeted on X. The man himself, 47, April 2nd is Liberation Day for America because we will start taking back some of the vast wealth that has been taken from us due to the many weak, incompetent, and perhaps even dishonest politicians who have represented us in the past. Yes, folks, this pretty much confirms what I just got in my reading. So, all that money he's getting back, he's going to liberate us, liberate us from us being slaves, being chattel, being property, assets for the deep state. This is phenomenal, phenomenal news. I love this. Yeah, pretty much. South Park, pretty much. I love you, Donald J. Trump. 47 rules. 47 rules. What else do we have? You won't be able to hear this. He says President April 2nd is Liberation Day for America. Trump on billions in tariffs coming in. Says U.S. has been ripped off. Yep. And we've been ripped off. All that is our tax dollars. So he's not going to take all that money in and not give it back to us. Oh, here we go. Jay Powell calls it tariff inflation, but Trump says it's Liberation Day with uncertainty as it highest prices level ever. Disciplined investors should be making their buy lists now. Oh, please. Who cares about the stock market? Wow. I'm telling you, folks. Historic announcement. This is from Alex Jones. President Trump has declared April 2nd Liberation Day for America. This historic date will be known as the day America started taking back the vast wealth that has stolen and looted by the robber baron, globalist, non-feudalist empire that has been hell-bent on destroying Western civilization. Yep, it's Liberation Day. And then he says, here's Trump. He's still trying to get the feds to go down on the interest rates, but they won't because they're deep state. The Fed would be much better off cutting rates as U.S. tariffs start to transition, ease their way into the economy, do the right thing. April 2nd is Liberation Day, America. Telling you folks, I really think that it is the big, wow. All right, let's do one last poll about this Liberation Day in April. And now that we know that the new year is not in December, it's not in winter, and we know that it's in the spring. Let's ask about, since this is not just the weekend update, it's not just news and current events and global affairs, it's also about ascension. Let's ask if in April, if there's going to be any big energies in ascension, let's say updates in the month of April. And is April 2nd also going to be the Liberation Day and the month of April as a whole going to be a liberation for us energetically? With the start of the spring, are we going to get a big energetic boost? Let's ask. And I'm going to make this the last spread of the night. I've been on about an hour. It's been a busy day for me. So I don't want to go on too long and burn myself out. I get tired. So I believe April is going to be big. It's the beginning of the new year, right? It's the spring. Spring has sprung. We think about rebirth. The winter was everything was dark, everything was cold, everything was hidden, right? Everything was dead, buried. And now the spring, all the greens coming out, renewal, rebirth, hope, freshness. So let's ask about April in general. Okay. Holy God, Holy Spirit of God, and Yeshua the Christ. We're asking since April 2nd, Trump is saying April 2nd is Liberation Day. We're asking energetically and spiritually, metaphysically, is April going to be a big month for us on Earth? And if so, what can we expect in the month of April in terms of our global ascension spiritually? What say you? Holy God, Holy Spirit, and Yeshua the Christ. Ooh. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, this is epic. We couldn't have got a better spread. Soul Tribe family, first card is the Sun card. Yes, it is going to be a very monumental month. The Sun card is the start of the golden age. This is literally the best card of the deck. This literally means that the energetic shift, there's going to be huge vibrational energy, and the sun is going to be really, really bright and shooting out lots of flares and high vibrational energy. This is literally, I know that we keep on saying the dawn of the golden age, but it looks like April is it. It looks like April is the, let's say, the energetic new year. There's going to be lots of disclosure, lots of money. This is literally happiness, harmony, wealth, abundance, dream come true. Best card of the deck. We also got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is victory, celebration, happiness. We are going to be celebrating. The Sun card is going from the dark paradigm, the dark world, into the light, into a new age where there's more peace, more ease, going back to humanity, going back to love, and going back to sharing and caring and working together. It looks like this, the energetic shift is going from that toxic masculine back to the equilibrium of having the perfect balance of divine masculine and divine feminine, because the world has been too much of that control and domination and aggression, and now it's going back to healing and nurturing and assisting, and there's no more competition, there's enough for all. The Three of Wands, yes, into the future we're going to get, April is just a beginning of a taste of how exponentially with each day and each month the earth is going to get more and more um ready for ascension, what the earth's vibration and the Schumann resonance is just going to keep going off the charts. We got the Fool card. So April is definitely the month where it all begins. This is literally the dawn of the new age. We got the Fool card, moving in a new direction, out with the old and in with the new. This is not just globally or internally in the United States here. This is a global energetic shift, a mass energetic shift. There will be a lot of people, a lot of normies, a lot of people that have been in comas even, that will absolutely wake up sudden. I'm getting mass sudden awakenings, mass sudden awakenings. The energy is just, people aren't going to be able to hide. It's the energy. It has nothing to do with disclosure. It has nothing to do with anything other than the energy on the earth is just going to wake people up. It's like all of a sudden the veil is going to be lifted, and it's like all of a sudden, like the veil of the, like they're going to be able to see, and all of a sudden they're going to understand, and all of a sudden after being dumb fucks, they're actually going to see the dawn. This is unbelievable. So April is the start of the energetic shift into our personal and mass ascensions. This is unbelievable. It's the beginning of the new world, the beginning of the world where no more competition, no more lack, no more evil controlling the world. It's the good, the divine controlling the world, where there's plenty, where everyone has enough, where everyone is the same. There's an equal playing field. Everyone's wealthy, everyone is abundant, everyone gets free energy, everyone gets a home, everyone is treated equally. It's a beautiful, beautiful dawning of a golden age. Wow. And the very last card is the King of Pentacles. So, yes, it looks like in terms of the monetary system, I feel that if it doesn't happen within the next 2 weeks, it's going to happen in April because we got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a leader. He's wealthy. He has enough money to have people work for him. So I do believe that in April, there is going to be money coming to us. There's going to be lots of disclosures about money going forward into a new monetary system. This is phenomenal, phenomenal news. And I'm also getting too that in April, he's going to talk about how America is going, this is going to be the paradigm going forward, that America is never going to be poor again. We're never going to be trillions and quadrillions in debt, that the American people are no longer going to be slaves and we're no longer going to be stolen from. And that this is the beginning of an ongoing prosperity period of America, and that America is always going to be rich and prosperous, and the American people are always going to be abundant and wealthy and prosperous. Look at that. The money is going back to the people. The rights are going back to the people. Beautiful, beautiful card. Wow. You really can't complain about those readings. We got some epic, epic news and phenomenal readings tonight. So what do you think? You ready for April? You ready for April 2nd? You ready for Liberation Day, folks? I know I am. You're right, Rosebud. We have been in a horror movie, and we're ready for it to be over, for sure. Absolutely. You are so welcome, Starlight. Everyone's ready. Ready, Freddy? Hell yeah, everyone's ready. You're more than ready. Barb's more than ready. You're ready beyond ready. We'll still have the EBS at some point. I'm just not sure when. But yes, Terry. Abby and the Bella Cats, they love me and I love the Bella Cats. I'm so thankful you caught me live too, Lori. Yep, praise God. All right, so before I go tonight, and I haven't done this in a while, I'm going to do a prayer and then we're going to do a little affirmation type of little exercise. Yeah. And then we're going to call it a night. So, folks, if a lot of people have asked me, I've had people email me and ask me if I'll do a channel membership. I guess if you're interested in doing a channel, I've never done that before, but I guess if you want to do a channel membership, I can do it. A lot of people, I've been checking them out. Some people charge like $3 a month and you get an extra live and stuff like that. So if you guys want me to do a membership, like a $3 membership, I guess I'll do that and I can do an extra live. Just let me know if you're interested. If you are interested and you want me to do a membership like they do on YouTube, I guess we can pay $3 a month and I can give you extra lives, or maybe I could do like I'll do some perks. Maybe I'll do like an extra reading, some extra readings for people, an extra live. But Some people have been emailing me, so if you're interested in that, let me know in the comment section. If I get enough people that are interested, I will start some sort of channel membership. All of the other, a lot of YouTube channels have them, so it won't be expensive. It will be like $3 a month, and I'll make it worth it for sure. So if you're interested in that, put it in the comment section, which underneath this video or show, depending on when you're watching. And yeah, I'll do that. And I'll make it very cheap, like $3 a month or something like that. All right. So what I want to do now is I want to see if I can make this work. I'm going to dim the lights and we're going to do a little exercise. We're going to do a little energy clearing. All right. Cord clearing, because a lot of people need this. So I want people to get in a comfortable position. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you, Doreen. That was very sweet of you. Thank you, Doreen. God bless you. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can get my music to work here. Hmm. Yeah, I have some kind of music here, background music, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to work. Because, of course, nothing's going to work now. Some on live. Why would it work, right? Why would anything work right? That would be too easy. Yeah. I thought, I was so excited tonight because I changed browsers and I was like, I'm finally going to be able to share my videos and people will able to hear the audio. I was so excited, and then that tanked. As soon as that happened, no one could hear me. So nothing's working right now. Oh well. Oh well, I can do what I can do. I need a new computer, I guess. But that's not going to happen right now. That's not in the budget. All right, so I guess I'm not going to be able to do. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Camera settings, music. No. All right. Can't get it to work now. So we're just going to go with the no music. No music version. I was going to have some nice meditation background music, but like I said, why would anything work? All right, Soul Tribe family. I'd like for you to uncross your legs if you can. Lie down or put your feet flat on the ground. And I want you to take a nice deep breath in and out and in and hold it. 2, 3, and out. And last one in and hold it, hold it, hold it, and out. I want you to picture in your solar plexus a big, glowing white ball of energy about the size of a basketball in your solar plexus. I want you to picture that ball of energy coming out from your solar plexus out in front of you. And I want you to picture you with your hands taking that ball of glowing, sparkling energy, white light in the palms of your hand right in front of you. And I want you to feel it. Feel that white light. Feel it bubbling over so much that you can feel it in the palm of your hand. You can physically feel it, even though it's in your mind's eye, and you can feel the tingle and the bubbling on your skin right now. And make sure all your muscles are relaxed in your shoulders back, and breathe. And out. Now I want you to picture that ball of light getting bigger and bigger and bigger till it's surrounding your whole body. And as it surrounds your body and engulfs your body, I want you to picture that you're inside this sparkling golden orb of light that came from your solar plexus. Feel the energy sparkling around you. Feel the heat and the energy around you. Now, as you look in front of you, you see a portal in front of you, and make it look anywhere you want. Whatever comes to your mind's eye, just go with it. Your imagination is connected to your higher self, so don't question it. Whatever portal you see in front of you, I want you to walk through that portal and slide and slide and slide and slide and slide. And as you're sliding through the portal, you feel the sensation of sliding down a slide. And I want you to come out of the slide and end up, and you're in a field, a beautiful field. And in front of you, I want you to picture anyone and everyone who has ever given you an issue in your life, anyone that's given you trouble, that's made you feel less than, that's hurt you, deceived you, betrayed you, anyone that's hurt you at all. I'm talking your whole entire life. Even the kids that beat you up in school, or a cousin that teased you, or a teacher that made you feel less than. And I want you to put the most egregious offenders, the one that give you the most issues, that caused you the most turmoil and pain and heartache, in the front row. Now I want you to picture you facing them. And now all of a sudden, the ground beneath you raises you up, and you're on an elevated platform. You're on the stage, and these people are beneath you. And as you're on the stage, I want you to picture a silver cord coming from your solar plexus out to all the people in the front row, and then all the people behind them. And this singular silver cord coming from your solar plexus is attached to every single person in the front row, and attached to the person behind them, and all the people in the row behind them, and therefore, and therefore. And picture this silver cord attached from your solar plexus to everyone, all the way back to the back row. I want you to breathe now. And exhale. Now I want you to make sure all your muscles are relaxed and your shoulders back, because envisioning some of these people might be triggering and hard for you. Just know that you are in a safe space now, and they can no longer hurt you. Now I want you to picture the most humongous pair of scissors that you can imagine. And on the count of 3, I'm going to count down from 3. When you count down to 1, I want you to picture you cutting the cord from your solar plexus, that silver cord, from you to all those people. Okay? I'm going to count down from 3. 3, 2, and 1. Now cut the cord. Now, as you cut the cord, I want you to picture all those people slowly dissipating. And you picture their energy floating up to source, and they have disappeared from your view. As they are going, I want you to repeat after me. I forgive you. I forgive myself. I am healed. I am whole. I now take back my power. You no longer hurt me. You no longer control me. I let you go with peace and with love, knowing that the Almighty Creator has transmuted this energy. Take a deep breath in and out, and relax your shoulders. Now I want you to take those scissors and throw them to the ground, and I want you to turn around. And in front of you, I want you to picture a big mirror and make it as elaborate or as ornate or as basic as you want. Just go with whatever comes to your imagination, your mind's eye. Now I want you to go and look into that mirror and look into your eyes. Now I want you to look into your eyes and I want you to repeat after me. I love you. I forgive you. I am worthy. I am whole. I am divine. I am healed. I am now my higher self. I want you to look deep in your eyes and I want you to connect because you're looking at your higher self in the mirror. And I want you to take 3 steps back. And I want you to look into that mirror and I want you to see what you are going to look like. See how you would look like in the 5th dimension. How do you want to look? What are you wearing? How do you feel? I want you to look at that person knowing that is you, knowing that that is you, and you are becoming that person. It is not a pipe dream. This is who you are meant to be, and who you are becoming. Now, this is the last step. We are going to merge with our higher selves now, using the mirror, because we know that mirrors are a portal. I'm going to count down from 10. And we get to 1. I want you to jump into that mirror and merge with your higher self. Deep breath in and out. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go, 1, and jump. Jump through that mirror. You are now have merged with your higher self. You now think as your higher self. You breathe as your higher self. You eat as your higher self. You walk as your higher self. You talk with the tongue and the vocal cords of your higher self. You see, you hear, you taste, you touch, you smell. You do everything as your higher self. Know it. Believe it. Embrace it. Now I'm going to take a deep breath. And on the count of 3, we're going to open our eyes and we're going to end the show. 1 last deep breath in. And hold it. 2, 3, 4, and out. Shoulders back. I'm going to count from 5, and when we get to 1, we're going to open your eyes and you can slowly come back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open your eyes. All right, Soul Tribe family. I hope you enjoyed that affirmation cord cutting exercise, merging with your higher self exercise. Let me know in the chat how you like that. If you felt anything, I'd like to get your feedback. I'll be doing more of those. Also, let me know in the chat if you're interested, if you want me to do a membership for like $3 a month on YouTube. I'll do more readings. I'll do live, maybe a live every other week. I'll make it worth it. If you're interested in that, we'll make that available. Very interested to see how you feel after doing that meditation. You should feel lighter. Again, Jason is not feeling well. He's under the weather, so we will not be going on tomorrow night on the Light Warrior Network. Thank you so much, Shelley. That's very sweet of you. Thank you, Shelley. God bless you. I appreciate that, my soul sister. So, I might pop on, do a surprise live sometime. We will see how I feel. I might. We'll just see. Until then, I just want to let you know I love you and I support you so much. Thank you so much. I wouldn't have a channel or business without you. I do read other people besides the Soul Tribe, but um I really love doing you. So I probably will do the membership, and I'll do probably like maybe a special live where I'll do readings for just the people in the membership. I'll do maybe do like more meditations and stuff like that. So, all right, all right, I will do the membership. It's looking good. So I'll do the membership. It's $3 a month. It's very cheap. I love you all very much. I love you too. Let me know how that made you feel. I'll be interested in getting your feedback. Until then, just remember, you rock. What a time to be alive. No matter what is going on in your life, no matter what happens, never give up, never give in. We are almost there. God did not put you here such a time as this for you to lose. You're not going to lose. You're going to win. You're going to get it through. And you're not alone. We're with you. I'm with you. I love you, Soul Tribe family. God bless you and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.